Hey everybody, this is Art from the band Everclear, and you're at Popularity.
You have quite an age range in your fan base. How incredible is that? And what do you think it is about the music that reaches such a wide range of people?
Well, I think it's really incredible. I'm really grateful that we have such a wide fan base. It's like 15 to 50. I understand the older kids and the older people. The younger kids are like 10, 15 years old who are listening to bands like, you know, Alisana and all the screamo bands. We're still liking Everclear. I think to answer your other question, it's just that I think we're rock and roll. We're a singer-songwriter and a hard rock band, and I think that's something that might go in and out of being the flavor of the week, but I think it's kind of timeless. So, I think,
In a Different Light features stripped down reinterpretations of some of your biggest songs.
right.
Can you talk a bit about the process of kind of reimagining them?
It was interesting. What we wanted to do was do an acoustic record because a lot of our fans had asked for it, but I didn't want to do just an unplugged version of our songs. So we basically worked out arrangements that were still rocking and still dynamic, but acoustic based. We didn't use guitars for bombast.
I was wondering specifically about the song Wonderful. How can you talk a bit about reimagining that? More specifically?
That was a song that was not too hard to reimagine as far as being acoustic. We didn't really change a lot of the arrangement there. Um, what I really wanted to do was put as much emphasis on the vocals as possible and the rhythm, the cadence of the vocals. So that's kind of what we were going for there. But like I said, it's not that song particularly is not that far from the original.
Is there anything specific that you wanted to achieve?
With that record, I wanted to be able to have people who might not have listened to some of the more louder, bombastic songs give the songs a chance on the merit of their lyrics.
A while ago, you posted on MySpace that you're starting to work on new material. Can you talk a bit about how that's going and what we can expect?
We're ready to make a record. We plan on going in to make a record in October, November, December, sometime in there, more like November, December. Hopefully I have a record out next year. Well, I've got 15 songs. I'm ready to make a record. And I'm writing new songs all the time, so we're excited.
What would you say is the biggest challenge that the band faces right now?
Money, like every other band in the world. Make enough money to stay afloat. Make enough money to record. Um, just make enough money to keep things going. Like most bands. I mean, the bands out here, if it wasn't for merchandise, they wouldn't be able to. They wouldn't be able to be here. It's a lot of work.
Is there anything specific that you're trying to open people's minds up to with your music?
Not especially. I just try to tell stories. I I think the art of storytelling is something that um, it's like playing the game of golf. It's something you could do your whole life and never get perfect at, but you can get better at the craft of it. And that's what I aspire to do. I don't really have an agenda of what I want to talk to people about.
Do you feel that any songs in particular get the best response?
Um, Santa Monica, Father of Mine tend to get the best response. Um, but we've had top five hits, a couple of number one hits. So, I mean, there's a lot of people that know a lot of those songs and sing along. And the cool thing is a lot of the younger fans and older fans are singing along to songs that weren't hits, that were just fan favorites or album tracks. So that's pretty cool.
Can you describe your attraction to music?
It's more like an addiction. It's not really an attraction. Um, I've never really thought of it like that. It's just a part of my life, just like anything, just like breathing.
Are there any mottos that you live by?
Not really. That sounds kind of preachy to me. Um, I I believe in the golden rule as far as my life goes. Do unto others as you'd have them do unto you. But at the same time, I've been pretty hard-edged and pretty physical, and I grew up in a rough neighborhood, so I've never been afraid to fight for what I think's fair. So I don't know. I'm a contradiction like most people, I guess.
Success is the journey, not the destination. What do you think about that statement, and what is your idea of success?
Being happy, um, doing what you want to do for a living, doing what your dream is for a living, making a living at it, and if you can find love and family along the way, you win. I win.